Illegal mining, commonly known as Galamsey, has had a profound and detrimental impact on Ghana's environment, economy, and societal structure. This illicit activity, primarily targeting gold, poses significant environmental challenges and has involved various stakeholders, including local communities, government officials, and foreign entities. One of the most immediate and severe environmental consequences of Galamsey is deforestation. Large areas of forests are cleared to make way for mining operations, leading to habitat destruction and the loss of biodiversity. This disruption can result in the extinction of crucial plant and animal species that are vital to the ecosystem. The removal of vegetation cover during illegal mining operations exacerbates soil erosion. When the topsoil is stripped away, the land becomes less stable, making it vulnerable to landslides and further ecological degradation. Galamsey often involves the use of toxic chemicals, such as mercury and cyanide, during the gold extraction process. These substances frequently contaminate local water bodies, including rivers and streams. This not only endangers aquatic life, but also poses serious health risks to local communities that rely on these water sources for drinking and agriculture. The chaotic and unregulated nature of illegal mining leads to substantial land degradation. The landscape becomes pockmarked with abandoned pits and excavations, disrupting the local ecosystem and hindering agricultural activities. Dust and particulate matter generated from mining activities contribute to air pollution. This pollution can lead to health issues for miners and the surrounding communities, including respiratory problems. Many individuals involved in Galamsey are local artisanal miners seeking economic opportunities. Often coming from impoverished backgrounds, they view mining as a means of survival. Community members, government officials, and foreign investors are all factors that contribute to illegal mining in Ghana. Community members support illegal mining because it provides job creation and income generation. However, they also face negative consequences such as health hazards and environmental degradation. Corruption among local and national government officials often facilitates illegal mining activities. Some officials may turn a blind eye to illegal mining in exchange for bribes or share in the profits, undermining regulatory efforts. Foreign investors also contribute to illegal mining by providing funding and resources that exacerbate the problem. Their involvement often complicates law enforcement efforts and contributes to the persistence of Galamsey. The causes of illegal mining in Ghana include economic pressure, a weak regulatory framework, land tenure issues, and cultural practices. Economic pressure drives many individuals to seek alternative sources of income due to high levels of unemployment and poverty. The allure of quick profits from gold mining makes Galamsey an attractive option, despite its risks. A weak regulatory framework allows illegal mining to flourish because inadequate enforcement of mining laws and regulations creates an environment where Galamsey can occur with relative impunity. Land tenure issues can also contribute to illegal mining. Conflicts over land ownership and inadequate land policies can lead to disputes that drive individuals into illegal mining. When communities feel marginalized or that their land rights are not recognized, they may resort to Galamsey as a means of asserting control over their resources. In some regions, mining has a historical significance and is viewed as a traditional practice. This cultural acceptance can perpetuate illegal mining activities, making them more difficult to combat. Illegal mining, particularly in the context of Galamsey in Ghana, significantly contributes to water pollution through various means, posing severe health risks to communities. Here are the primary ways illegal mining leads to water pollution and the associated health consequences. Illegal miners often employ toxic chemicals like mercury and cyanide to extract gold from ore. Mercury, in particular, is favored due to its ability to form a strong bond with gold, facilitating its separation from other materials. However, improper disposal or spillage of these chemicals into water bodies contaminates rivers and streams. The mining process can release heavy metals such as arsenic, lead, and cadmium into the environment. These metals accumulate in water and sediment, posing risks to aquatic life and humans who consume contaminated water or fish. The clearing of land and vegetation increases soil erosion. When it rains, eroded soil and debris are washed into rivers, leading to an increase in sediment levels. This sedimentation can suffocate aquatic habitats, disrupt ecosystems, and further degrade water quality. In certain cases, the exposure of sulfide minerals to air and water results in acid mine drainage, producing sulfuric acid. This acid can infiltrate groundwater and surface water, lowering pH levels and harming aquatic organisms. Communities exposed to contaminated water sources can face high levels of toxic substances. Mercury, in particular, poses a significant risk, leading to neurological issues such as cognitive impairments and developmental problems in children. Prolonged exposure can cause systemic health problems, including kidney damage and respiratory issues. Water pollution from mining activities can lead to the proliferation of pathogens and contaminants, causing waterborne diseases such as cholera, dysentery, and gastrointestinal illnesses in communities relying on contaminated water. When aquatic organisms absorb heavy metals from polluted waters, these toxins accumulate in the food chain, potentially causing health problems for communities that depend on fishing for their livelihoods. Exposure to contaminated water can also result in skin irritations and respiratory issues, particularly for miners and community members who come into direct contact with polluted water bodies. Additionally, the health risks associated with water pollution can create anxiety and stress within communities, impacting mental health and overall quality of life, especially for populations dependent on local water supplies for their daily needs. Addressing these issues requires a coordinated effort among stakeholders, including the government, local communities, and civil society, to promote sustainable mining practices and effectively enforce existing regulations. In conclusion, the impact of Galamsey on Ghana's environment is multifaceted, affecting not only the natural landscape, but also the health and livelihoods of local communities.